Hey, what's going on YouTube, and welcome to my weekly update for Monday, February 6th, 2017. And nobody told me I had February spelled wrong last week, so just kidding. Now, as far as last week went, I've spent a lot of time working on the VCS Expressway. I'm trying to get that thing working, so close yet so far away. I even have 2 signed certificates now just to, take the Windows thing out of the equation. And it works. I get prompted for a password, but the username password's failing. So it's like really close to when I do the debugs on the VCSC, I can see it from the public coming in. So I'm apparently just missing something. Once I can get that fully functional, I'm going to make a video on that from scratch. In the meantime, I mean, if any of you are familiar with VCS and want to give it a shot, by all means, go for it. Like I say, just when you're on the Freelab VPN, you just need to add whatever IP or range to the static routes for the public, and maybe that has something to do with it too. I don't know. But so I'm working on that. I don't have a whole lot to show for it, but it's coming. And the ESXi stuff, I actually just finished editing. Probably took 7 hours to edit for the last few days, just because I've already had over an hour last week that I had to scrap, and then had some other issues in this one, and then had to do a new recording yesterday to insert it and then put some of the other stuff toward the end for troubleshooting. Long story short, I spent like quadruple the time editing than it did to actually make it. It's like an hour and a half or something. So I'm going to be I still have to do a voiceover at the end for one section. And so after posting this video, while this video is uploading, I'll be creating the thumbnails and the timelines and all that stuff, and I will have that video uploaded shortly. And it basically picks up from where we left off on the other ESXi video, but I go through setting up GNS3 from scratch, getting all the images, the QEMUs, IOUs, everything, and then viral setup all integrated in one topology and to integrate with real physical hardware too. So it has all that if you want to build it from scratch at home for your own lab, and then also how to essentially follow along but use the Freelab as well. So it's kind of an all-in-one piece. And then in regard to gaming, there's a game called Vrog that I played for a little bit, and this time I actually just put a little review on it because I didn't see any reviews on Steam at the time, and there was only one negative one. So generally speaking, I don't talk while I'm playing or anything because I like to make the gameplay videos I just like to keep raw, so people that are watching can just see what it is and not get my opinion on it as I'm doing it. So I still kept to that format, but just added my 2 cents at the end. And I've been developing a cold. It's been a crazy week with on-call and everything going on. So I'm hoping this week is slower. So coming up this week, I'm going to, as I just stated, I'm going to upload that video after I do a voiceover and make some thumbnails. And then I'm also going to create a video on Cisco Cube, trunk configs, and SRST. That was actually one of the requests. And as always, as things have been lately, I don't have any specific games planned, but if there's one I have time for, I will throw that in. As far as the comments this week, there's been a ton of positive feedback. So just wanted to thank everybody for that. I mean, that's really the reason I do these videos. A lot of this is in technology. I mean, even though I'm in the technology engineering field, this is all a hobby to me, and I enjoy sharing what I learn with everybody, and it's nice to see other people that enjoy learning it too. I mean, that's kind of the fuel for this. As some of you may know, this is my 10th year since I started my YouTube channel, and it's never been about business, it's never been about being famous, it's just been about sharing hobbies, and which are mostly gaming and technologies, and it's always been that way. It wasn't until November of 2016, so basically 9 years and 10 months essentially, that I never had monetized videos at all. And the only reason I turned on monetization a few months ago was when I launched the Freelab beta, because I thought maybe if there is any revenue to be made with ads, I can reinvest that or supplement my expenses by providing free services. And with $8 to $12 a month, it's and they pay out at $100 intervals, so maybe by the end of the year might get something. But but at the end of the day, my goal is any money that I get from that, I'm going to reinvest into this channel because I like sharing and helping you guys. So, and likewise, I like collaborating with you and learning from you. So the positive feedback was definitely, especially like with this last video and the frustrations of how many hours it takes just to edit because things weren't going right or whatever the case may be. It's nice to see, that it's useful for other people. And so thank you for all the positive feedback and encouragement this week. That was very nice. And then the request was for SRST and how to enable it and with integration with CME. So I'm going to attempt to do those. I'm probably going to have to take the next few days off just to kind of rest up because I've been catching a cold, and like I say, haven't had a whole lot of sleep last week. So I'm just going to try to take it easy a few days, but then I will add more and get right back to it. So again, as always, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.